Good morning. It is a beautiful day, and the title of this video might throw a lot of people off, but it's genuinely one of the most important lessons that I've learned and that I want to share with everybody who watches my videos. And so anyone who's pursuing their dreams day by day, anyone who's going down that route of an entrepreneurial journey where they're trying to start a business or trying to pursue their dreams in any way, you're obviously going to come down and face the roadblocks that will play a really big role in testing you and testing your worth. Because, for example, when it comes to business, the number one factor of being able to start a business and being able to actually profit from it, it doesn't come down to finding the right product, the right business model, or it's not coming down to finding the method or the shiny object, the trend that people think is going to be the next big thing, right? It's very simple, and it only comes down to becoming a person worthy of starting a business, becoming a person worthy of acquiring the rewards that business can give you, and the impact that your dreams will have on your life, the impact that it will have on your family, your loved one, and yourself. And so when you're starting out, right, you don't have much value to provide or to stand by. That's why you need to build yourself in order to become a person of value. And at the same time, if you're facing failure, you gotta understand that, like, of course you are. Of course you're facing failure. Why would you not be facing failure? When you hit rock bottom, that is where all the loot is. That is where all the lessons are. That is where all the realizations come. And that is where all of the new strategies that you learn and all of the new perspectives that you sort of face get engraved in your mind as a tool that you need to use to repivot yourself back to working and getting back at it, to work even harder with all the loot that you've acquired and all the lessons that you've learned. And a really big thing that determines if somebody is worth acquiring what it is that they want is patience. This took me years to understand. I'm a very impatient person. I understand what it's like to be working for months and months and months on end every single day without seeing any results. That is what it's going to come down to. It is hard and it is miserable, and that is what you need to go through. You need to get beat at every single day. Every single time that you fail, you need to feel like you're literally getting beat up by life. But what you don't realize in the beginning is that when you're getting beat up, you're actually getting shaped into the person that is worthy of acquiring what it is that you want. You're gonna have to go through hell. And that is a harsh reality that I've sort of come to accept. And patience is one of the sort of punching methods that tests how badly you want it. Because a lot of people usually are very impatient with the things that come and the things that they face when they're sort of trying to pursue something. And those things that they're facing could be, for example, not seeing results, failing, not actually getting what it is that they want, or not getting there fast enough. Those who are impatient are those who quit. And those who are patient are the ones who are not going to quit and are the ones who are eventually going to get there because they're the ones who waited for it. And so with this whole patience thing, I sort of want to switch up the perspective a bit and tell you that failure is absolutely inevitable. Of course you're failing. There's no reason as to why you shouldn't be failing. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. The amount of times that you fail correlate to the amount of times that you try and try over and over and over again. And that alone makes you absolutely relentless. And if you have spent, for example, 5-6 months working towards something and you haven't seen any results yet, like, I want to tell you, why the hell would you want to be seeing results in 5 months? Why would you even want to be getting anything within the span of 5 months of putting yourself in that journey and pursuing your dreams? Of course you're not seeing results. It's not going to take 5 months. It's not going to take another 6 months. It's going to take years of pain and failure. And that's where patience tests you. It's to see if you're a person that's worthy enough to acquire what it is that you want, and it is to see just how badly you want it. Success is inevitable when you accept the fact that failure is also inevitable and you master how to overcome it. When I started putting myself in an entrepreneurial journey, it took me 6 months to see the bare minimum. I was talking to my current boyfriend yesterday, who told me that he had been working on his business model for the past 5 months and that he wasn't seeing any real results and that he was only really booking a few meetings and signing some clients that ended up ghosting him. And since he's graduating soon, he basically told me that he wanted to sort of switch into a business model that would make him money faster. And I told him, do you really expect to see results within 5 months? Because what kind of value do you have as a person if you've only pursued something for 5 months and expect results already? And I also want you to understand that results doesn't have to be money. It does not have to be income. You could pursue something for 5 months and think that you're not seeing any results. If you've booked an appointment, if you've had some hot leads that are interested in your service and that are willing to chat but are just like busy and looking to reschedule, you are moving the needle. You are getting somewhere. You gotta look first at what it is that you're doing, the input that you're putting in to try and get the results that you want. I do about 100 cold calls a day, and I'm setting up an email sequence that would probably be sending 200 emails a day. And my boyfriend is also doing the same thing currently. But anyhow, that one time where he told me he was considering switching business models because he thought that he wasn't seeing any results, he literally had a meeting to attend. Whilst he was telling me that, I reminded him that he literally had a sales call in 30 minutes. Just because the things that you're seeing is not money, it's still a win. If you're booking appointments, if you are learning things, if you are realizing your mistakes, if you understand the actions that you've done and where they lead to, these are all wins. It is all value. You have to see the good in failing, because there's nothing more to failure than a tool that is gonna build you to become the person that you are wanting to be. You just have to walk through it, and you just have to prove that you are that person and that you are worthy of having it. You might be in your 5th month of trying to start a business and you might be seeing minimal results, but if you are failing day in and day out, you are moving the needle. You are making something happen. You are in the journey of making it happen. You're not in the process of acquiring the rewards. You are in the process of acquiring the loot, the failures, the value, so that eventually it builds itself up, because you just gotta get the value in the failures. And with patience, it's all gonna form into what it is that you've always dreamt of. So yeah, this is honestly just a lesson that I want to put out, because it took me so long to realize this. Being able to master patience, being able to see the good in the failures, because there's nothing else to failure but a tool that's just gonna shape you in making sure that you are gonna get what you want. You just need to be willing to go through it, and you just need to be willing to stay patient. And it's gonna take years, probably gonna take a lot more pain, but you just need to go through it. But yeah, anyhow, I just wanted to film this video to basically help and inspire those who are on the same journey as me, those who are in the pursuit of their dreams. Just as I'm documenting my process, I want to be helping anybody who watches my videos to do the same. But yeah, anyways, it's a beautiful day. I hope this video helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one.